Hey there, you're watching the Jessa Channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here with more Lost Horizon. This is an Indiana Jones type adventure game in which we are playing Fenton Paddock, this gentleman right here, and our companion Kim, and I'm voting for Kim to win out the day and push him off a crevasse or something. He's a chauvinist pig, basically. But anyway, without Kim, he wouldn't have gotten nearly as far as he's gotten already. Luckily, Kim has got a lot of guts and gung-ho. So let's see what's about to happen next in the story. It looks like what's about to happen next is that we're going to freeze to death in the Tibetan wilderness. You know, like you do. Well, now, this is no time to give up. Let's, soldier on, as it were. So this is to the road, skid marks.
Vehicle tracks. They must transport equipment here for lifting up to the monastery.
Okay, and we have a signpost here.
The upper sign reads Monastery. The next one points down the valley to the camp. The lower two point to the west. Berlin and, Venice?
This way to Venice, boys.
A loading platform.
Okay. Let's see what happens if we raise this platform.
Ah, this lever operates the hydraulics that raise the loading platform, but it's not doing me much good if I'm down here.
Ah. Okay. Let's go to Kim and see what she has to say about it.
Hey, Kim.
Yes?
Please don't get in a mood. I do appreciate what you've done. I'm just worried about you.
I'm not a little kid anymore. I don't need a babysitter. Besides, I'm not in a mood. No, I'll stay right here like a good little girl and wait for your instructions. Just like you told me to.
Right. Then listen. I could use your help.
Well, well. How about that? Really?
Really. And you can start by stopping the Madam Act. We're supposed to be saving Richard.
Okay. What do you need?
You see that container up there? If something's out of reach, it's worth having.
Need a leg up?
Tempting, but no. If you stand on that platform, I can lift you up there.
Yes, sir.
He's such a weenie.
Okay, then.
All right. Try not to fling her. Easy does it there, Captain. Careful, Kim.
Okay, that's enough.
Okay, what does that give us? It'll be in Kim's inventory, so we'll need to switch. Good job, Kim.
Hey, you were right. This stuff will come in handy. It's some wood and a packet of white stuff. Sheesh.
Hey, I saved our lives with a bag of flour and a pumpkin not long ago, so don't be too hasty.
Oh, you're welcome then. I'll just go stand back over there so I don't bother the master at work.
At least she doesn't let him, get her down. Okay, so can we switch to Kim? No? Yes? Let's see. Oh, no, we don't need to. Okay, wooden planks.
Wooden planks, 2 meters long. According to the label, this is NaHCO3, which I think is a fancy way of saying baking powder. It dissolves in water to make a cleaning product. Maybe the Germans use it to clean their equipment.
Okay. Once again, I feel like I'm missing something on this screen. Oh, goodness, there's a lot to click on. Okay, let's try the oil puddle first.
A puddle of oil from the hydraulics. That's more Gus's area than mine.
Okay.
Damn, these Nazis sure do know how to organize and carry out an expedition. This lift was installed recently. It leads up to the monastery.
I have to admit that it is very impressive to bring everything you need to build a lift in the middle of nowhere.
The diesel engine that runs the lift. Even if I could reach it, I wouldn't want to switch it on. We don't need any attention from the guys guarding the monastery.
Okay. Did I look at everything? Skid marks, chem, signpost? Yes. Okay, let's... I guess what I'm trying to figure out is... what is it we need to be doing here?
Okay, I guess the monastery's this way.
Fine deduction, Sherlock. Look, there's the secret side entrance to the courtyard.
Well, given the liberal scattering of grenades all over the place, I'd say it wasn't so secret anymore.
So what do we do now? Can you disarm them or something?
Shh! Be quiet.
And? Anything to report today? Any special instructions?
No, nothing unusual. The chamber is still sealed. We'll probably have to blast tomorrow.
Finally. It's not like the Countess to hesitate this long.
Be careful what you say. This job's going to require great care. If we overlook even the smallest detail, the mission might fail.
This should worry me? I'll be happy when the whole thing's over and we can go back home. I hate the winter. I hate the mountains, I hate night watch, and more than ever I'm beginning to hate you.
Well, if you hadn't failed your aptitude test, maybe you wouldn't have been assigned night watch.
You'd better watch yourself, Hagen.
Oh, I will. I'll watch myself all the way back to camp, where I will watch myself drink schnapps all evening, and then watch myself crawl into a warm, cozy bed.
Oh, good. You enjoy yourself. Try not to get caught in any avalanches on the way down.
Just remember to feed the dog. He hasn't eaten all day.
Yeah, I know how to do my job.
Good. Only a couple of guys on night watch.
So, how do we get in?
Don't worry. I'll think of something.
No doubt.
That's it? You're not going to give us anything besides I'll think of something? Well, looks like I, as a woman, am going to have to help Fenton yet again. He'd hate it if he knew. Okay.
Luckily, whatever monster of a bird built this is nowhere to be seen. From the speckling on the eggshell, I'd say it was a Himalayan griffin vulture. Probably.
Himalayan griffin vulture. Okay, so that gives us an egg. I wonder, automatically I want to like combine the egg and the baking powder and make some biscuits, but nope. No biscuits for us. And let's see what else there is to look at.
These wires are connected to the detonators on the grenades. Interesting.
What's interesting?
What? Oh, these grenades here. I just realized they're gas grenades.
And is that good?
Since when is poison gas a good thing?
I mean, can you defuse them more easily than other grenades?
No, I can't. And besides, I don't have the tools I'd need.
What's so interesting about them then?
Well, actually, nothing when I think about it. Except that it's very clever. I mean, if they go off, they won't destroy the bridge, and they won't risk setting off an avalanche with a big explosion. So really, it's a very sensible and intelligent defense strategy. Clever Nazis.
And this is supposed to help us somehow?
Well, no, but...
Then why are we having this ridiculous conversation? Think of something.
Yes, Mom.
Yeah, yes, ma'am, is like it. You tell him, honey. Okay, there's a crap load of stuff to click on here.
I can't go 10 yards around here without almost falling into a crevice. Crevasse. I meant crevasse. It's
Yeah, sure.
less than 4 meters to the other side. But it's the distance to the bottom that's really worrying me. No daredevil stunts for me today. Well, maybe just a few later on. A figure of a dragon carved into the wall.
Okay. Oh, poor Kim, you must be freezing. And also, our heroes haven't had anything to eat, as far as I know. Unless they snuck something out of that frozen garbage pile we were in a while back. Dragon's claw.
The dragon's foot extends from the rock face a little. I can't reach it from here. The planks only reach about halfway across.
Darn.
This must be the side entrance to the courtyard that Thomas mentioned.
I'm just making sure I've got everything, clicked on everything, because that's where we find out
Looks like a crack in the rock.
what we're supposed to be doing.
Not until I get across the canyon.
Okay, fine. Tripwires. Is that grenades? A drain.
It's a small drain. I could jump for it and try to hang on. Then I'll hang, and hang some more. My strength will wane, and I'll plummet to my death. Must be a better option.
Got it. This is halfway though, so let's try using a plank
The
on
plank
this.
should just about reach the drain from here.
Perfect. And then we can walk across and use the other plank on the dragon's claw.
Perfect. Let's get over there.
So I feel like there was something that we needed to do down at the other screen, but we won't know what it is until we move forward on this screen. But we have at least taken care of things.
This must be the side entrance to the court.
Nope.
It
That's
won't
me.
budge.
That was me making pushing noises, by the way. Either that or I just got some terrible gas.
There's a small opening. Looks man-made.
Yes.
The opening's too narrow to get a hold. But if I give the stone a knock... Yep. It's certainly hollow back there.
Oh.
It's a metallic prayer wheel engraved with odd markings.
Prayer wheel.
It won't spin anymore. Maybe it's jammed or frozen, but that's odd. The metal feels strange somehow. It's warm to the touch.
It's a secret bomb. Let's pry it out of there. Let's take this tent peg and see. Wait, is there any... No, I don't have... Oh, our inventory emptied out. That's cool. I'm glad that it's stuff that we don't need anymore, like those stupid incense sticks. I'm glad that they're gone.
Does this count as desecration of religious artifacts? Come to think of it, I did fall down a crevasse immediately after sealing those incense sticks. Whoa, there's a strong magnetic pull on this prayer wheel. Only, I'm pretty sure this tent peg is aluminium. So that doesn't make sense.
I'm just laughing at his, not at it, but...
Done. I've got it.
Aluminium. Which is amusing to my totally boring American ears.
That's strange. The surface of the prayer wheel is lukewarm despite the cold. And it's no ordinary magnet. It attracts all kinds of metals.
I smell a puzzle coming up. Nope, can't use it on that. Let's go over here to this gap and see if we can't open it up with a tent peg. This is a secret entrance.
Let's leave her open this rock and take a look inside.
If I ever saw one. Kim's just standing there like, this guy's a doofus.
Well, what do we have here?
Yay! We have a wooden wheel. Yay!
It's a wooden wheel mounted on an axle deep in the rock. There's a slot in the front here.
A slot.
I can't get a good grip on it.
Well... Oh no! It doesn't fit. A slot. I can't think of what's to go in there. Nope.
I can't get a good grip on it.
Oh, okay, so we need something that we can kind of pry it out with. Tent and peg again? Nope. Once the developers are like, well, you've used an object already 3 times, you don't get to use it that way anymore. You have to go find something else. So, I don't see anything in my inventory screen that could remotely... I'm still waiting to be able to use this pocket knife again. To open up a bottle of wine after this adventure is over. So I guess whatever we need is down at the crossroads. The only thing I can think of that could sort of lever something out is one of these signposts.
They're nailed on tight. I can't lever them off with my bare hands.
We need a lever to get the lever. Tent peg again, maybe? Hopefully? Yay!
How is it that a tent peg is more multi-purpose than a penknife? I've levered the signs off the post. Now the Germans will never know how to get home.
The Germans are going to be wandering around going, which way to Venus? Which way to Venus? Pardon my terrible, terrible German accent, which wasn't even remotely a German accent. It was just horrible. Okay, so we have the tent pegs. Let's use those on the wooden wheel and see where we get.
Maybe one of the signs would fit in the wheel slot. Great. That makes for a good handle.
Now let's turn
The
it.
sign makes a decent makeshift handle.
Look at that!
I've got it turned a little, but I can't get the handle any further round.
Oh, we need another sign. Okay, that's fine.
Okay. I'll stick a wooden sign in this slot too.
How many slots are in there? I have a feeling we're gonna have to sit here and use all 4 signs. Yep. Can we just crawl under?
It's only part way open. It might close behind us.
Yeah, I guess that would be a bad thing when you think about it. Okay.
And another handle is set.
And clicky clicky. Turny turny. And one more.
Well, that's the last sign.
So if this thing doesn't open up all the way, so help me gosh, I'm having the conniption fit of conniption fits.
Perfect. It's come all the way around.
Yay. What was that noise? Did y'all hear that? I heard that. Okay, Kim, you going first. Okay.
The door's already open.
So good, that puzzle's done. Let's throw a prayer wheel in there. Just, and if anything goes, ow, then we'll know we're not alone. Okay, here we go, into the monastery. Cool. Oh, neat. Oh, there's a dog.
Shh! Quiet.
Oh, you think?
I mean, even quieter than before. There's a guard dog down there. It's probably more intelligent than the Germans we've come up against.
Yeah.
Relax. You're the one nattering away.
Well, we're definitely in the right place. This must be the courtyard Thomas talked about. According to him, the entrance to the secret chamber should be in the western wall.
So what now?
Same as before. You stay put, and I'll come up with something.
I'm giddy with anticipation.
Same as before. I act like a numbnuts, and you save my butt. Oh, little doggy. I actually am very fond of, or I should say, there's a Doberman that I consider to be a friend, our local dog here. I love him. He's so awesome.
A handsome Doberman. I'm actually a dog lover. It's just this dog doesn't look like he returns my affections. Story of my life.
Well, they probably haven't fed him, they haven't run him that day. Taken him out for a walk, played with them, give him good love.
Between the Doberman and the Argali, I think I'd rather fight the sheep.
So many things on the screen. Don't know how we're going to get them. Let's just look
There's
at everything.
a tin down there. It's a bit far away, if you ask me.
Yeah, I don't think we can just sort of rappel down this rope and grab it and rappel back
An
up.
aluminium knapsack. Used to use these things in the army.
I just like hearing him say aluminium.
I can't reach it.
All right. I love when they get all testy with you.
A makeshift table. Doesn't look very stable. It doesn't look terribly stable. But I might actually be able to land on the ground without breaking every bone in my body. There's just one small problem. And it's called a Doberman.
Oh, who's your little puppy? We can't go
Must
this
lead
way.
to the main entrance. Nothing for me out there. A small snowdrift. Can't reach it. Not the first time I've been confronted by this problem.
So I feel like we're going to be dropping this snow slab. I hope not on the dog, though. If they do something to harm this dog, even though he's supposed to be a really mean dog, I'd be really upset.
The western wall. It's completely in shadow.
I vote that we give the dog a
Not
steak.
until the dog's out of the way.
Okay. So, if you remember in the opening sequence, this is the door that they were shooting through, and we were over here hiding behind this. I can't believe they just came in and shot up a bunch of monks. Oh, Jesus.
We're about 3 meters up.
Totally makes me
Not
mad.
while the Doberman's standing guard.
Okay. Pulley.
It's a pulley.
I know that.
Damn it. The noise from this rusty old winch is alerting the dog.
Oh, okay, so we're going to need to oil that before we can get it up. That sounded wrong. Let's make sure that we've looked at almost everything here. Strange chest. Is that shadow and shadow? Yeah. And a kennel.
The dog's kennel.
I hope it's nice and warm in there and they put a blankie down for him.
No idea what this is. There's a cable leading to those lamps. But this thing is definitely too small to be a generator.
Not even going to bother clicking on it because, once again, he'll tell me in an irritated voice that he can't get down there. Okay, so we need to head to the crossroads because there's some oil over here and I was wondering what we need to use it for. So I'm going to try and collect some in the eggshell.
I'll try to collect some oil in the eggshell.
Wonderful. That should be the last thing we need to do in this screen, but I could be wrong. Okay. Double-clicking takes you quickly back into a screen, which is very helpful, as you do not want to see your character going about things over and over again. Eggshell with motor oil
Let's
upon
get this
pulley.
old thing oiled up. No, not you, Kim.
I think if you tried to touch Kim, she would smack you harder than... She'd smack you clear in the next Tuesday.
Let's give it a crack.
Kim's thinking, I'd like to give you a crack. Ah, smooth. Great. Now what?
It's not worth the risk.
Are we supposed to put something on this?
Okay, I'll hang the prayer wheel on the pulley hook.
I have no idea why he's doing that. I figured that was what would happen. I'm hoping.
Let's see what we can catch.
Ah, I see. Oh, it's magnetic. Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
Meat in a tin. The classy option.
Ah, it's dinner time, Kim.
Ugh. This meat is disgusting. Best before 2010?
That's awesome. So we still could have eaten it because it's only went bad 4 years ago. And this game, for those of you guys just stepping in, is set in 1936, I think. So 2010 is a long time. I think that was the precursor to Spam, what you're looking at right there. But it is meat. So let's see if we can open it with a pocket knife.
The most I can do is bore lots of little holes into the tin.
Okay. Don't tell me we have to use the tent peg on it.
This is how they used to open things in the
Really?
past.
Oh, God.
You'd think they'd invent the tin opener at the same time as the tin.
Spam!
Nasty.
Nasty. Okay, here you go, baby. Here you go. You want some? Here you go, Bobo. Here's dinner.
I'm sure he'd love it. But how does that help me?
Oh, I don't know.
There's nothing down there I can reach with the pulley.
I'm certainly not going to feed him glue, so the only other thing is baking powder, but I can't see what that's... I think we want to, like... Oh, I don't want to make him sick. I want something that'll make him sleepy. Well, I can't combine that anyway. So, when all else fails, you go over everything and see if there's something. No. Nothing that combines. Hey, Kim, you got any sleeping powder in there? I am, not sure what to do. So if we give it to him directly, no.
Should be a nice, quiet landing.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Great.
Oh, hi, little boo. You look so much like my little friend. Yes, I'm an animal lover. This Doberman friend of mine, he's awesome. He's huge too. He comes up to my hip, and I am 5 feet 11 inches tall, so that's saying something. Got long legs. He's very, very, very big doggy, and he's like I don't know. We call him like a local sheriff. He keeps the other dogs in line. He trains them. You know, he saved a visitor's dog recently who was running towards the street. The dog was freaked out, and this Doberman friend, whose name is Tiny, went running towards the street and stopped the dog from running into the street and gave him the what for, and then sent him back to his master. It's really cool. He follows hand commands when I am walking with Tiny. He follows my hand commands, so I don't need to use vocal commands. He's a great dog. It's awesome.
It's ready to lower down the prayer wheel.
Okay, let's lower that down.
Magnetic prayer wheel fishing. I love rescue missions.
But at least the doggy got something to eat, so now he's not so hungry. So the most interesting thing about being friends with Tiny is when you're walking around with him in town.
There's something interesting about this prayer wheel. I'll hold on to it.
Oh, you bet there is. But anyway, when you're walking through town with him, it's very interesting to see the discrimination that happens, and it's understandable. I mean, a huge dog, a Doberman, which we are all, most of us, kind of trained to think that Dobermans are, you know, terrible dogs, and of course, many of them have done really not good things towards humans. But you can see the discrimination, and people get scared, and they want to cross the street. So, you know, we like showing people that not all dogs or Dobermans are going to be dangerous. Tiny wouldn't hurt a fly.
Let's see what's
Well, he
in
would.
this knapsack. A gas mask, a canteen, a compass, and a torch.
But not anyone totally innocent, doing nothing. If you went at him with a stick, then I really feel sorry for you.
Smells like fruity tea. These Germans know how to ruin a gentleman's drink. Let's have a sip.
Offer some to Kim, you pig.
That was a mistake. It's sour.
Good, serves you right. Let's look at the
There's
compass.
a fold-out magnifying glass on the lid of the compass.
Fold-out magnifying glass. Okay.
The torch lens is broken and the battery's weak. But it's just about working.
For us Americans, that means flashlight and gas mask.
The seals and the filter appear to be in good shape.
Okay. So first of all, we'll tie the gas mask on you. Just kidding. Oh, I should be nicer to Fenton. So the torch we can use here on the shadow, maybe. Yeah.
At this distance, it's not going to help.
Oh, no. Got excited for nothing. We're still supposed to be trying to get the dog out of the way, though. I feel like we need to be combining some things
A
here.
torch and compass? Well, I guess I could replace the torch lens with the magnifying glass, bring things into focus a bit, but how can I attach them to one another?
Hey, glue.
I'll spread some glue on the broken pieces of glass from the torch.
And that gives us torch with glue. And then let's put a compass
There we
on here
go.
for whatever reason. We're
The
going to do that.
torchlight is now focused through the magnifying glass.
I always wonder how they come up with stuff. Oh, that gave us a little pinpoint.
I can't see anything from here.
Well, I didn't think so, because we just ruined our torch. A lot of it really with adventure games is kind of a guessing game to figure out what they want you to do, you know.
All right, let's get this bugger back in his house.
Hey, little baby.
Good boy. Now, stay.
So that was some sort of light or something that we did? Okay. All right.
I can't reach the kennel from up here. I lured the dog into his kennel, but he might get bored any minute.
Oh, okay. So we need to... Can we get down now?
It doesn't look terribly stable, but I might actually be able to land on the ground without breaking every bone in my body. There's just one small problem, and it's called a Doberman.
Oh, I get it. That's where this comes into play. We're going to kind of seal him in there. Oh, I don't like that. But at least we're not killing him. And in a very short period of time, you'll get out of there. And plus, it'll be nice and warm in there. And you just had dinner, so you can sleep. We need to throw something at the snow. Let's do that. Nope. Can we throw a canteen?
I doubt that would be enough to bring down the snow.
Oh, it's telling me it's not enough. Oh, okay. Let's try Combining baking powder with something. There we go.
Always experiment in hopeless situations.
That's exactly what we're doing.
The baking powder's bubbling and fizzing. It does say on the packet, avoid contact with acids. I suppose sour fruit tea does constitute an acid. That's what happens when you don't read the instructions.
Yay, so now we have a foaming canteen. Incoming!
It'll just bubble away in the snow. I need something with a bit more kick. Something a bit more Fenton Paddock.
Oh, we have to
I
put
can't screw it on too tight. The gas might make it explode. Which I assume would be bad if I'm still holding onto it.
That would be cool. Incoming!
With the lid sealed tight, the canteen should blow in a few seconds. Should be enough to bring down that snowdrift right on top of the mud.
And alert
Here
everyone that
goes.
we're in here. Go get it! Boom! Oh, I don't like that at all.
That cat in Hong Kong seems a long time ago now, but nonetheless, this makes the score Fenton 2, Animal World 0.
Yes, so if you are watching
You're
this...
more intelligent than a dog. I can't think of any possible way to express my admiration more clearly.
Just hang on my every word.
Okay, down we go into the courtyard. That's all right. Offer to help her down. No, that's cool. You punk. No, I didn't need any help. I'm good. Thanks. Okay, now we're just going to stand here and stare at each other. We're going to stand here, stare at each other, and in the next episode, we'll see if Kim smacks Fenton in with a plank. You guys can tell me in the comments below if you think Fenton's as much of an ass as I do. Because I would like to hear your thoughts on him. But as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit the thumbs up button below. And if you loved what you saw, join the party and subscribe. I'll see you back here in the monastery in Tibet as we do some breaking and entering. And then we also save the little doggy. Don't worry about the little dog, because as soon as we get out of there, they're going to go in and try and feed him dinner, and they'll go, oh my gosh, what happened? Little Ruff is buried under snow. He's fine. He's got enough air. He's good. It's all right. Don't worry. This is what I tell myself before I go to sleep at night. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Get every new Jessa Channel video right in your email inbox. Subscribe, then from your YouTube homepage, click Manage Subscriptions, then check Email with new uploads. And thanks for watching.